Good day everyone. Today I want to make this bag, this design of bag. This is the bag I want to make. This is the design. So now to make it, I want to combine two colors. If you look closely, you would see that the leather here is different. The one here is different from the one here. So it's a mixture of two leathers. So I want to mix my leathers. This is the leather I want to use. So the total length of the leather I want to use is 26. So I cut out this as 18.5 and this as 8 inches. So I will join it together to make 26 inches. So I will get 26 by 9 inches. The width is 9 inches. 9. Let me join it together first. 26 by 9. So let's take the measurements now. This is it. 26 by 9 inch. By 9 inch. So I want to make the length of the bag to be 8 inch. That's the length of the bag. I can see it. 8 inch like this. And the base will be 3.5. So let me just divide it into the segments. 8 inch. This is 8 inch here. This is where 8 inch is. 8 inch. The base is 3.5. This is the base, 3.5. The length of the back is 8 too. Since the front is 8, you can see it. 8 here too. Let me do the other side too here. This is 8 inch. 8 inch here. The base is 3.5. 3.5. And the back is 8 inch too. 8 inch too. So now we're cutting. This is it. So now I want to work on the flap. Now this is the bag we are working on. This is the bag that we are working on. So the cover of the bag, I want it to be 1.25. Where this handle will stay on. So I want it to be 1.25. Yes, 1.25 or 1.5. Let's make it 1.5. Let's make it 1.5. 1.5. 1.5 and here 1.5. So we're going to roll it. You can see we're going to roll it. So now this place is the flap. This is the flap now. So the flap, you can see it here that they just shape the edge of the bag. So you can just place any circular object like this. Just place any circular object. Or let's just measure 1 inch to this side. You can see it. 1 inch to this side and 1 inch to this other side. So you connect it with a curve, with a round object like this. You can see it. Just connect it like this. You can see it. So same thing I will do to this other side. Here, 1 inch to this side and 1 inch to this other side. To this other side. Now connect it with this round object too. So I'm going to cut out the curvy aspects of the bag. You can shape the flap anyhow, but because I have what I'm looking at, that's why I'm doing it according to the shape of the bag. You can see it. See the bag here. See the picture here. You can see that there is a curve at the edge here. You can see it. There's a curve at this edge here. So that's why I curved my edge too. That's why I curved my edge too. So the next thing we're going to be doing is to cut the side. The side, I told you the base is 3.5 and the length of the bag is 8. So the length of the bag will determine the length of the side, and the base of the bag will determine the base of the bag. So now we're going to be having 8 by 3.5. for the side, 8 by 3.5 for the side. So let me cut that out. So now to cut the side, I want to show you. You can see I measured 8 inch by 3.5. You can see it's by 3.5. So you come to the upper part, you get the center of the 3.5. You get the center like this. So you make your upper part to be 2 3/4. You can make it 2.5, anyhow you want it. But I want to make my own 2 3/4. That is not up to 3 inches. So you mark it like this, 2 3/4, and you roll it down. You shape it down. You connect it to this line. You can see you connect it down like this, and here too you connect it down like this, and you cut it out. Cut it out. Come to the other side there too. And see, I've cut it out. So I will just at the edge here, just small curve. You can see it. You can see this place is different from this. I don't want it to be sharp, just small. You can see it. So this is what I want. This is the 2 sides I want to use. You can see it. This is the 2 sides that I'm going to be using. So after I'm going to put this aside. Now we're coming to the handle, to this handle, this small handle here. So I'm going to be using 1 inch by 9. You can make yours 10. You can see 9.5. You can make it 10. It depends on how long you want the handle to be, but I prefer that 9.5. So you come to your leather here. Move it closer. You come to your leather here. You measure 1.5 here, 1.5 to this side. You come to this other side too. You measure 1.5 here. You can see it, and you get the center. You get the center of this line. Get the center. You know it's 1.5, but the center is 3/4. Yes. After getting it, you come here too. You get the center, because you must set it at the center. So now you take your handle. This is how it's going to stay on it. You place it at the edge here. You can see it. And I'm going to place this at the edge here too. So this is how my own handle will be on it. So let me first get the center of this my handle, so that everything will align at the center. You can see this is 1 inch. You can see this is 1 inch. Now I'm going to get the center. The center is 1/2 inch. I'll come to this other side too. This is 1 inch. You can see it too. I'll get the center. The center is 1/2 inch. So I'll be holding it down. You can see this center and this center would align together like. So this center, closer. This center and this center will align together. So I'm going to be holding it down with this drop of glue, just a drop, just to hold it down. You can see it. And I'll come to this other side here too. I'll come to this other side here too. You let the center to align. So you're going to be holding it down with this drop of glue too. So you press it down. You press it down. You can see it. That's the handle. The glue is not enough, but I just want to use it to hold this before I will go to sew it down. You can see it. So that's that about that. So this one too, I'm cutting a long strap of 9.5 too. You can see it's 9.5 by 1 inch. But I'm using this leather, so I'll bring it closer to this side just to design the bag. You can see it. I'm cutting 2 pieces just to design the bag. This is not composite, but just to add more beauty to the bag. That's the excess of this. You can see it. So you can still use your glue to hold it down before going to your sewing machine to sew it down. So this is it. You can see it. So I will go now to go and sew it down. Just sew it down like that. So I'll go and sew it down and be back. Before sewing it down, I want to show you that I would insert my lock here. So I will just use this to cover the lock up. Sure you understand? So I want to insert the lock. So this is what you are going to just do. You just get the center like this. You just mark it. Okay, let's look at what we are following. This is what we are following. So you just come here like this and just get your center. You pin it down like this. You can see it, the lock, to get the point where you are going to insert it. So this is the point that I'm getting here. See it. So we just this is the lock we are going to be using. You can see this small one is the one you use for the top of the bag. This big one is the one you use for the other side. So you see it. I'm just going to insert it from the inside. You can see it. You insert it like this. This is the washer. You just put the washer inside and you pin it down. You can see. So this will cover this like this. And if you know, okay, you can make it like this. You know, when I want to sew this now, it will be sewing on the iron. So I will open it up back and do it the other way around. So it will not. It's just what I'm doing. I'll just do it the other way around so that the opening will go up. Just watch what I'm doing. You just press it like this. So it has given what I want. You just follow the markings. You're going to push it in like this. You can see it like this. And you insert your washer inside. So you see it. So when you want to sew, you can see the washer has gone up like this, not like this, so that you will be able to sew on it. So you can sew. That's what I will be doing here. So same thing I will do to this other side too. I'll take my look here and just get my, see, just set it. And open it up. Make sure it's giving you a mark. So you trace it with the mark that is giving you. So you just come from the down part like this and insert it. Same way I did that one is how I'm going to do this one too. You just push it in. You can see it. You push it in and insert your washer. So I'll go now and sew this on top of it. So I'll be right back. So now you see I've sewn it down. So bring it closer to this thing. You can see there are rivets that they used to design it. So I want to design my own too with the rivet. So just place it like 2 inches. So I'm going to punch it here like this, 2 inches apart. This is not compulsory. This is just to design the bag. This is not compulsory. It's just to design the bag. What I'm using is called rivets. Rivets. This thing is called rivets. You can see it. It has cap on it. Some people call it tokotaya. So when you put it inside like this, you can see it. You cover it up with this cap. You can see it, so I'll just cover it with the cap. You get the cap like this and you cover it up like this, and you use your lasting plier or anything plier to hit it down. You can see it. So I'll cover the rest now. You can see it's bringing out the beauty of the bag, and I've done it here too. So let me just show you. You just punch it like this. You can see I'm just punching it. Just punch it here. And I'll insert the rivets. You can see it. You just push the rivet in. Make the hole, make it open at the back too. Just to add extra beauty to the bag. You can see it. So this is what I did. You can see it. You just hit it down. So I will do the last one. It's done. You can see the bag. So this is it. So I just left with the side. So now, since I'm through with that, the next thing is to come to my side. You can start from here. You can start the sewing from here. If you can control it, you bring it here. You bring it here and you bring it down here. Let's try. So you can first apply oil on your leather so that the sewing will be smooth for you. Set your machine, set your needle at the top here. The top, and you start your sewing. You lock your stitch. You lock your stitch and you start sewing it. Make sure your hand is straight, so you have a straight stitch. See, so you get it, you raise it up, and you fold it to this side. And see, you do it gently. Just make sure you set your work very well. You raise it like this too, and fold it to this side. So I'm through with this side. You can see it. You can see the stitches, you can see it. So when you process it very well, everything will be okay like this. You can see it. I've done this part. So the second part, even before sewing the first one, I forgot. So you come down from the top 1.5 inch and you make a O, or let's say 1.25. Yes, 1.25 is okay like this, or at your own discretion, anyhow you want to. Just make a O, a small O for the long hand. Do not let it be too wide. You can see it. That's where the long handle will pass. That's where it's going to pass. So just place this on this to get the exact place you are going to punch. See it. So just widen it a bit because I'm using a small puncher. Just enlarge it a bit. So you can see it. So now I'll sew the second part. So continue with your sewing. Just the same way we sewed the first part, the first side. Same thing. Just try and make your stitches to be very, very neat. That's what I'm doing. Make sure you set it so that your stitches will be very, very neat. Use it up. After sewing, this is the side, this is the other side. So I inserted some load inside to bring out the shape of the bag. So you see the bag. This is the bag. When you cover it, this is where how the bag will look like. You can see it. This is the bag. So now I want to attach the other lock. So this is how you're going to attach it after putting some loads inside to get the bag itself, how the bag would look, as in the right shape of the bag. You insert some load to get the shape. So after you've gotten it like this, you can see this is okay like this. After getting it, you just hold it like this. You hold it down and you take this your lock, you insert this one into it. Because after inserting it, you press it down. You can see you press it down like this, and you get the shape of the marking of where you're going to insert it. You can see it. So you just push it inside, and you close it on the inside. You open up this thing and lock it at the back there. That's it. I've done that, and this is it. That's it. I've locked this one. That's it. So I'll do the second one now too. That's it. After locking this one, you set it. You just press it down. Press it down. After pressing it down, you get the mark. After getting the mark, you can see it. You remove this one too and you insert it into it. So, we've come to the end of the class. You can see it. This is my bag. That's it. So if you don't want yours to be as big as this, you can reduce the size. So for this side, for the long handle, you just cut your leather. You can use length 40, 45. It depends on how long you want the bag to be. So you just insert it in here and you tie it on the inside. So that's about the bag. So this is the back, this is the side, this is the front, this is the handle, the short handle, and this is the base of the bag. So this is our bag, sitting pretty. Thank you.